what it is. Slide off up in here now. I'm back. I'm back. Reporting to you live from Let me chill out. We in the restaurant. Let me stop that. Yeah, man. Stefan Lorenzo, KingofBbws podcast. I'm presiding today. We're doing things a little different. Yeah, I want to do things a little different. I said, to hell with it. I'm going to go live, do a podcast while I'm actually in the restaurant. You know, we're at the Capitol Grill too, Millennium Mall in Orlando. You've never been to the Capitol Grill at any location. I like the Vegas location, but the one here just seems to hit home the most. Also, I see you coming up in here. I need y'all to make sure y'all clicking that like button. Y'all coming up in here so we can make sure we get this message out. So I'm gonna go ahead and get right into it. What I want to talk about is, you know, the games, the mind games people play, try to play with you. I spoke on this before, like I did a TikTok about it loosely about a week or two ago, but I'm gonna speak more about it in depth here. You know, people play mind games and they want you to doubt yourself. This is in all phases of life. They want you to doubt yourself, especially if you possess, you know, a high level or seem to possess a high level of self-confidence, right? If you seem confident within yourself or your overall abilities, a lot of people don't like that. It rubs them the wrong way, especially if A, they are not as confident as you, or B, they feel as though you have something they don't. That sounds backwards, right? I know. But this is something that goes on a lot in every phase of life. And it was an incident that happened this past Saturday, it just passed. And I wasn't going to talk about it, but I kind of want to talk about it to shed light on what exactly I mean. Okay, so I was at a open table read, well, not an open table read, closed table read. A table read for a show that I secured a spot on. Somewhat of a major role, you know. I have somewhat of a major role on the show. I've talked about the show. This is a new show. I'm not going to mention the name of the show in this particular episode, but if you follow me on Insta, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, there was an instance where, where I showed up, and a young lady who was loosely affiliated with the show, she tried to embarrass me. Yes, she tried to ridicule me in public for really no reason. And that's what I thought. Well, it was for a reason. I thought it was for no reason at the beginning. But when I really replayed the incidents in my mind, it was because that, my self-confidence was sickening to her. Yes, my self-confidence was sickening to her. And she wanted me to doubt myself. In the moment when it happened, when she disrespected me the way she did, in the moment when it happened, the only thing I could recall is my many times from being incarcerated where especially a African-American or American black woman guard would come, into the unit, and a lot of times with different guys, they would disrespect those guys. If y'all ever seen, Terrence Jason Williams, his interview on Vlad, and that's Birdman and Slim Brother. His interview on Vlad, he talks about how like a lot of women, in the justice system, try to talk to men crazy and different things like that, embarrass you. He didn't shed that much light on it, but I'm gonna shed a little bit more light on it here. Women, especially black women who have positions in the correctional institutions and correctional facilities, just the whole correctional corporation as a whole, those women tend to be very, 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 very disrespectful to black men, especially black men who are confident or who are alpha males or who are, manly men or whatever. It's very odd. But anyway, so that was the only thing I could liken that experience to in that moment. And that's what helped me keep my cool, because I wanted to snap on the lady. I wanted to snap on her. The reason why I wanted to snap on her, it wasn't just behind what she said. It wasn't just behind that. You gotta understand, it's a reason why my channel took a minute to kind of build up. And that's because I was fresh out of doing 7 years in prison. I had a chip on my shoulder. I really didn't know how to really properly communicate my thoughts and different things. A lot of my activity was hypersexual, and that's to be expected from a guy who's, you know, hasn't been around women for almost a decade, especially, you know, a young man at that. So that was the only thing that I could liken that to. You got to understand, like, going into that situation, to that table read, I'm trying to strip myself of any aggression, any...
Real quick, I don't have any onion bread right now, but I put some in the oven. It's going to be like 60 minutes.
Okay, thank you. Yes, this bread is great. Anyway, hold up now. I see we got 5 people in here. We need to have 5 likes. Let's get on one accord with these likes, this viewership. Please, let's be on one accord. Anyway, so going into that table read, I was trying to strip myself of any street energy or any type of chip or anything, because this is a different environment. And for me to go in that environment, still have to encounter nigger shit. Let me say that one more time. To go into that professional environment, film environment, and still have to encounter nigger shit, you know, nigger shit. It almost made me snap. And the only thing that made me, that controlled me in that moment, was I had to recall those times from being incarcerated. And it was crazy. And it led me to think about, like, why it is that I rub some people the wrong way. And that's because it's my self-confidence. Don't be mad at me because you don't possess the level of self-confidence that I have. Don't be mad at me. You want me to think less of myself. And the crazy thing is, at that particular table read, I was the best dressed man there. The best dressed man there. You know? $1,000 tailor suit. Silk tie, silk handkerchief, AP, Cartier bracelet, you know, suited and booted. And even with that, you know, she saw that. That woman saw that. She's like, oh, this nigga think he's something. Let me try to tear this nigga down. And this is what people do. Okay, I'll take that too. This guy's a narcissist. And that's what they call you. When you're confident about yourself, they call you a narcissist. But this is a message to try to correlate this to the plus size women out there. Especially the very confident plus size women. These people really don't like your confidence. I said this before, you know, Lizzo gets it. That's why Lizzo, it's the reason why Lizzo keeps showing her ass. Like every post, like, kiss my ass. Because she know they don't like it. Yeah, she knows they don't like it, and so she does it anyway. And I do something similar, but in a manly way. Because what's for me is for me. You can't stop. It doesn't matter how you feel about me. I don't care how you feel about me, especially when you have no power or no say-so to make any doors open or close for me. And what's overconfidence? What you call overconfident, I might just call regular confidence. You understand what I'm saying? We got to get out of that, people. We got to get out of that. Really. I mean, it's terrible at this point. And what make it even worse, what made the situation even worse, is that this was coming from a black woman. That's what made the situation even worse. This was coming from a black woman. I'm sitting there like, do this woman even know, like, what I did to get here? Do this woman have any idea what I did to get here? The sacrifices I made? Like, I really, literally risked my life for this. Freedom, family situations, my relationship with my children. You know? Like, for real, because if I'd have got out of prison and I wasn't on this KingofBbws shit, it wouldn't be no problem for my children's mother with far as me seeing my kids and all that. She wouldn't have took me through all the bullshit. It wouldn't have been a problem. It wouldn't have been a problem at all. Sheedy, what's up, man? You be tripping, Sheedy. You be posting some weird shit. I had to block you on the other page. Shout out to Sheedy. What you thought I wasn't gonna say nothing? You know I'm gonna say something. Yeah. That was with the left. Stuff for law. I was with the left. Forgive me. But yeah, these people don't want you to be confident and believe in yourself. Like, they hate it. They hate that shit. But that's that whole devilistic mind frame. And the crazy thing, add something else into this shit to make this shit iller. I'm in the restaurant. The crazy thing, to make this shit even more iller, that the lady who was like the black woman who was basically trying to humiliate me for no reason is a church woman. Sanctified, born again Christian. Y'all be the main ones with that bullshit. That for real. You sanctified, born again Christians, y'all kill me sometimes. Y'all be the main ones, people of the cloth, people of the church. Y'all be the main ones on that messy bullshit. Y'all live lives completely contrary to what y'all preach. Completely contrary. Your actions, everything. Like, and then we was outside doing a little. This is after she embarrassed me and shit. I just played it on. No, I don't study psychology. I don't study psychology. I study my own behavior. I don't have a desire to study the behaviors of other people or wonder why people do what they do. I know why they do what they do. The Creator has given me that. Has given me the understanding, the knowledge and wisdom and understanding to understand the acts of people and why it is that they do what they do to my limited ability. You know, but that's not going to get me where I want to be in life. So I really don't care about psychology that much, to be honest with you. You know, I'm not one of them 48 law power reading ass niggas. You dig? Anyway, so we went outside and we, you know, wrapping up a little photo shoot, light photo shoot. And I'm sweating profusely because it's like about 95 degrees outside, 100 degrees outside. Keep watching and you'll see. Where it's about 95, 100 degrees outside, right? And I'm sweating hard. And it's a brother who come up to me that I don't even know. And he got a handkerchief. And the brother fixed my ties, started patting me down, patting my sweat down. And I got excited. I was like, hell yeah, that's some real nigga shit. Like, why he doing it? I'm like, hell yeah, that's some real nigga shit right there. Like, hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about, right? And so this woman, she gonna say, oh, don't you know this is a faith-based, production? And I was just like, yes ma'am, my bad, yes ma'am. But I wanted to say, yeah, it's a faith-based production, but we still fornicating, selling dope, robbing, killing, stealing. So what difference do it make? What cursing I'm doing? You know what I'm saying? Fucking Christians. But the reason why I had to shut the fuck up, kind of, and take it, it wasn't because she was a woman. That was not it. I'm not one of them sucker ass niggas to think that, oh, a woman can't do no wrong, because a lot of y'all do wrong. But the reason I had to take I had to just take it and just shut up is because in that particular instance and environment, I couldn't have won no matter what comeback I had. And she could say anything to me and not be looked at crazy, but I could not say anything to her. So in that instance, I was best to just shut up and move. But in my head, I'm like, bitch, you really don't know who you fucking with. She really don't know. She really don't motherfucking know. You dig? And then even to go in further, before I get up out of here, waiting on this motherfucker. Anyway, to go in further, like, had I been a weak individual, because you gotta understand, going into the read, I'm not thinking on nothing but, man, you know, I'm having Hollywood thoughts, basically. That's all I'm thinking about, right? I'm stoked. So getting that negative energy from her, of her trying to, you know, embarrass me or ridicule me in front of, you know, 100 people, just to see how I would react. right? And because she, you know, my self-confidence, it was sickening to her. She didn't like it, right? Which is why she tried what she tried. I don't think she understands it. Like, had I been weak enough, and this happens to people, you hear stories about shit like this, like, oh shit, I ain't supposed to be here. Yeah, I ain't supposed to motherfucking be here. What the fuck am I doing here? Let me get the fuck up out of here and go back to the streets. Go back to what I know. Yeah, it ain't look at this shit. Like, had I been weak, because those thoughts was coming to me too. All in the same instance. Like, oh, Stefan, you don't belong here, man. You might well go back to the motherfucking hood. Go back to the streets, nigga. Like, for real, for real. Get on what you know best, my nigga. You know? For real, for real. Anyway, hold on, let me call this nigga. Hold on, this nigga Super Dave. This nigga's supposed to pull up on me. You know what I mean? This is nigga Super Dave. Hey nigga, you live on my YouTube, nigga. You live. I'm telling you niggas, like, you supposed to pull up. It's 2:05. Yeah, nigga, we were supposed to meet at 2 o'clock, wasn't it? We were supposed to meet at 2 o'clock, wasn't it?
You already there?
We were supposed to meet at 2 o'clock. It's 2:05, so why wouldn't I be here?
I'm almost there.
Like, come on, man. Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? No, you wouldn't have did if Drake was waiting on you at the Capitol Grill, you wouldn't have took that long. You'd have been here. You'd have been here.
Back to the kids is real important to me, man. So I had to get these book bags. They took longer than I expected.
All right. Well, I'm here waiting on you. It's all good.
All right.
Well. Yeah, so anyway, me and that nigga, we was locked up together. That's crazy. Yeah, we was locked up together for a little bit. Yeah, before he went to his first Fed bid. You know? So, I see my nigga making some little waves, so I'm figuring, why not? Let's see how we can come together. Like bosses. But yeah, though, like, she don't even know that she could have, you know, like, really derailed a nigga's whole life. Because sometimes you never know what's going on with a person. People have those mental triggers, dog. Like, why you think motherfuckers just go crazy and start shooting some shit up? Motherfuckers be holding shit in. You never know what the next person's holding shit in. I'm holding a lot of shit in around here. I'm gonna be honest with you. Just trying to keep it together, man, and stay consistent. Stay moving, stay building. And it's like everything I'm doing, I've done basically without knowing how to do it. For real. No, I'm gonna leave that to you, good brother. I'm gonna leave that to you. Anyway, but before I get up out of here, I just want all the women to know, all the men to know, they don't like your confidence, but don't turn down. They don't like that you feel highly about yourself. People don't like that. Some people don't turn down. Double down. God creates, he makes no mistakes. Big is beautiful too. It's up, it's stuck. Make sure y'all click the like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're not already subscribed. Make sure you press the bell notification. All right, and I'm big on hitting that like button so we can get this message out. And just a quick message. I'll be back soon.